Hi. Do you want the best players on the game? Wait, do you want the best player on the game? Bet on Ronaldo, get D-Money, get all the D-Money. So you want the best players? Make sure to check out FIFAcoin.com for cheap, reliable, and 24-hour support. The safest place to get your coin. And make sure to use the code MONEY at the checkout to get yourself a cheeky discount. So let's get into the video. EA are killing FIFA 19. Now, it may feel like I've done this 5,000 times, and the reason why I do this like every 2-3 weeks is because I'm seeing absolutely fuck all progress at all, and I'm seeing, if anything, it getting even worse over time. I've asked people on my Twitter the last weekend and the weekend before that what's their thoughts and their experiences on the game, and more people are saying they're not playing the game, and more people saying that the gameplay and the experience in general are getting worse. Now, there's so many factors with FIFA 19 that I can get into to explain my point, which I'm going to try and get into as many parts as I can. So if you're watching this right now, and if you disagree with me, which is completely fine, of course you have your own opinion, which is very important, so let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. However, please hear me out, and I'll try and explain to it as simple as I can, and try and make it so that if, basically, in my head right now, if you are seeing the current situation with FIFA now, and you are not thinking that it's really not in the right place, then I think you're part of the problem, honestly. You are part of the problem if you think that the current state of the game right now is suitable, is reasonable, is acceptable. That's the most important part here. I think if you are not complaining and thinking that what is happening right now isn't fucking insane, then I think you are the part of the problem, and that's my genuine opinion. So let me explain this the best way I can. If I ask you a simple question, where do you think FIFA 19 is going? Where do you think EA are going? What do you think is in their plans for the future of the game? You would likely say that they're trying to get into the competitive scene, trying to get into an esports establishment, you know, and try and get more and more people more competitive. That is what most people will probably answer, because it's more true. They're putting more and more money into these modes like Foot Champions and Division Rivals. Because of all the events, they did an event at the O2 last year, then I got one in Romania now coming out in the next few weeks. Another reason of why it's proof that they are really focusing on this side of things, on the competitive side, is because it gives them more money. Foot Champions is a moneymaker, PAX is a moneymaker. They want more and more people to be more involved in the game and more playing the game competitively because of rewards as the reason why they want to play it, to then be more involved and then spend money in the game, which is completely fine, and I have no issue with that. The only issue is that when you start drawing out and losing one key part of your audience, and that is the casual player, because casual players, they don't want to play for champions each weekend. So EA, right, are drawing out and pissing off the casual players, and at the same time pissing off the pro players. I don't know how this is possible, but they're doing it. How are they doing this? Well, the servers are absolutely just a mess right now. The gameplay is inconsistent as anything. You can play one game, be completely fine, play next game, your team feels like they're so fucking sluggish that they all just ate about a full Mackey's meal. Motion delayed, skill moves delayed, shooting delayed, passing delayed. It's so infuriating. If it's inconsistent gameplay, then you cannot prepare for the next game if it'll be good or shit. Will your players move, or will your players just not be able to dribble the ball at all? You want to take a finesse shot with his right foot, but in some gameplays you can take a nice light right foot touch to then bend it in with your right foot and it's a goal. But in some other gameplays you try and get him to do that right foot light touch, and he just doesn't bother doing it and just shoots with his left foot instantly. If you get Neymar in the same situation with the same player in the same shots and the same everything, but put him in good gameplay and bad gameplay, one will be completely different outcome to the other. I'm telling you this as a fact. So they're pissing off casuals because there's not that much for them to do, and even if they do try and play the game, because it's so easy to get rewards, everyone already a month into the game has an insane fucking team, a million coin team with playing with Hazards and Aubameyangs and all these guys, Ronaldos and Icons, and the list goes fucking on. Already a month into the game. So if you're a casual and you don't play the game that much, already a month into the game, you are so far behind the rest of the pack that you might as well just not fucking bother. Even if you are an okay player, you still stand no chance when you're playing with Josh King up top against their Varans and Ramos as an icon defenders, and in the same sense that you stand no chance defending with Laporte when they have Neymar and Mbappe running at you. The pay to win aspect is so insane. that is actually incredible. But then there's the professional players and just the normal FUT Champions players that plays FUT Champions and all the division rival. It's still stupid and pissing them off because of the gameplay is inconsistent as anything. Servers going down, up, down, up, down. Nothing is consistent with the game right now. This isn't a case of rewards being bad. I'm not saying this at all. I'm on about gameplay. It's not fun to play the game. Therefore, no one actually looks forward and enjoys playing the game. You ask any pro player, 95% of them will say that they don't like the fucking game. The gameplay, they don't like playing it because it's not as fun. It makes it more fun with the better players you get, obviously, which makes a pay to win factor so important. You try out a Neymar in your team, and then you try out a... who else is that? Like a decent, like a decent winger, like a Felipe Anderson, or like a, you know, Ousmane Dembele, someone like that. There's such a massive difference. All I'm seeing on Reddit, my timeline, on YouTube comments, is you guys getting more and more pissed off because the gameplay is not improving at all and nothing is getting changed for the better, and this is all because of EA, that they are not listening to us, and not just to us but to even game changers, YouTubers, me. I'm not a game changer, however, people which I've talked to, I've DM'd or talked to in calls, I ask them questions like, okay, so what have you actually said to EA, to the developers, that's actually changed in the game? And literally all of them have said that the things they asked to get changed in the game has not changed at all, or if anything, has been fucked over even more. Career mode and pro clubs, ignored completely. Glitches, that gets ignored. Gameplay bugs, that gets ignored. Everything gets ignored by game changers, by EA, which makes the entire point of the game changer program absolutely fucking useless. Which for me is absolutely infuriating because I feel bad for the actual game changers that actually wants to help the game. I believe that the people at EA care about the game other than the people that makes the decisions, the developers, and I think every single fucking one of them needs to be sacked and gets replaced immediately. All they care about is making money. All they care about is their business model is try and sell packs and try and get people into the game and try and sell packs and sell packs and sell packs and make money from esports. Ernie, you say, oh, they put effort to that. The main reason why is because look at the people that got involved, the licensing. It was all basically taking advantage of the sponsors they got with the Premier League and Bundesliga. It was a 3-year plan. It was all contracted. It wasn't something for enjoyability. It was something to try and promote the game even more. And guess what? Try and implement the mode into Ultimate Team. I saw a tweet of a career mode YouTuber getting a HUD pop-up of him playing career mode, and EA sent it to him on the actual FIFA 19 game when he tried to load up career mode, saying, oh, we've noticed that you've been playing career mode recently. Would you want to try Ultimate Team? Fuck off! Genuinely, what can we do to try and help the game get better? And that's simply, we need to pray. We need to genuinely pray that the developers get some sort of idea and invest into some new servers and invest into an actual team to track down and sort out all these issues in terms of inconsistent gameplay. I don't care if the gameplay is shit as long as it's consistent, and if it's not consistent then you cannot get used to shit gameplay. You can't. You are fighting a losing battle. And another thing with EA and the pro scene is I feel like the FIFA pro scene is terrible, mainly because there's literally no personality in it at all other than the select few players. I'm not going to say each one's by name, however, there's not many that actually has a personality to them, I feel. It's not fun to watch. You don't have a guy that you're cheering on. I made to say as well, Kurt was the reason why I watched it. It made an edge in the pro scene that made you interested in to see if he would actually win one and see his reaction if he wins an event, and that excitement to see what would happen. Now with him gone, it takes pretty much all the edge out of it. It's just a... That's all the pro scene is to me now. Typically the same thing each game because it's just a bunch of pro players taking advantage of shooting mechanics in the game. And that's pretty much it. And right now, I've been recording for 25 minutes and I'm just rambling on about everything that worries me about this game. And that's mainly because, not just that it's my favourite game, but it's also, you know, part of my living, which of course I care about the living for this. The more people that get annoyed by the game and just stop playing it. I know, like my brother, he was a pro player. He's just stopped playing the game now because he finds it a joke. He doesn't find it nowhere near, like the skill gap is just not there. It's more based on your team pretty much. I don't want to do this video like every 2 weeks, but it feels like it's becoming a fucking thing again. I feel like EA are killing FIFA. I feel like they are genuinely, they don't give a fuck about us other than our money. And they've already got my money. and they most likely have most of yours as well. Not all of you. Some of you watching this, and you don't own FIFA 19. You just stop paying for it and you're just watching this, try and just laugh back at us. Now actually pay for it, which you made the right choice in that, I feel. The only way that FIFA will get better is if there's a competitor. You see Fortnite, and people use Fortnite as a sample, saying, oh, look at their accounts and their social medias, and they respond to the community so much better. That's because Fortnite has so many rivals and competitors that they have to, you know, Call of Duty changed their entire, Call of Duty, one of the biggest ever game franchises in the history of gaming, changed their entire game to base around their game and try and compete against that, because that's where the next trend is in Battle Royale. That's why they're so good, because they have someone on their arse all the time trying to take their spot as the main game right now. Who else is there for FIFA? PES. Ha! Yeah, so we stand no chance unless if a game comes out. I'm gonna release my new game titled Big D Money 2020. Coming soon. So enjoy that game. If you guys enjoy somehow just me rambling on about my frustrations and a genuine fear about EA just making their community more and more toxic. So yeah, with that said, I think I've said everything I need to say. That's my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. What's he fucking doing, EA?